Thank you very much, Robert, and good morning, everyone. I'm very honored to be here. Thank you to your president and CEO, Robert Branson, for having me here today. And it's an honor to share some thoughts with all of you on our road ahead in communications and technology. I'm particularly delighted to be joined by the former FCC chairs, including dear friend and trusted confidant, former chairwoman Mignon Clyburn, for all of her tremendous work. A lot of what I know about telecommunications I've learned throughout the years from Chairwoman Clyburn. So it's great to be on. Let me be clear, our nation's ability to communicate and connect to our democracy runs through our communications sector. And for the Black community and people of color overall, that communication needs to be trustworthy and it needs to be local. We are seeing our community specifically targeted with misinformation and disinformation. In fact, the recent Supreme Court ruling on affirmative action was a bleak moment for our community and has reverberated across the country, prompting actions on both sides. On one hand, we have called out the other affirmative action, the one that benefits the children of the very wealthy and their donors, who get in not based on merit, but on their pedigree. But on the other hand, we have extremists who want to take this decision, misrepresent it, and try to make it apply to other areas. In Congress alone, my colleagues on the other side, like Representative Matt Gaetz and others, have introduced amendments to try and strip diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and other diversity initiatives from every sector, from our military to the FAA. Senator Tom Cotton just this week started sending letters to major law firms citing the Supreme Court decision and warning them about the use of race as the factor in employment decisions, even though the case had nothing to do with that topic. Now, I'm pleased that the Democratic Attorney Generals, led by my home state Attorney General Aaron Ford, sent their own letter supporting diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workplace and dispelling the misinformation that is being pushed out. This is just the beginning, however, as we are just mere weeks past the Supreme Court decision, and I expect that we will see more and more attacks on diversity, on equity, on racial equity efforts. And I want to be absolutely clear as the chair of the Congressional Black Caucus. Minority-owned firms, from federal contracting opportunities to those in our media and broadcasting companies, may be under attack, but the Congressional Black Caucus will stand to defend their right to exist. That is why the FCC must clear pathways for minority broadcasters to flourish. For decades, Black-owned broadcasters have brought our communities together. They are hyper-local, allowing us to share information, culture, and commerce. And Black broadcasters and those who represent diverse communities reach across digital deserts, delivering messages about local severe weather, local elections, and local businesses. And there are actions the FCC can take today to allow more minority-owned broadcasters and minority-owned businesses, by extension, to benefit. It can help remove certain barriers to minority-owned broadcast stations, and it can improve technologies that enhance the value proposition of local radio for both minority broadcasters and minority small business owners alike. This is something that I look forward to continuing to work on, as well as the reauthorization and the replenishment of the funding for the Affordable Connectivity Program. As has been noted, my district covers 50,000 square miles throughout the state of Nevada, both rural and urban. And so I'm very interested in making sure that we are able to maintain funding and resources like the ACP program. But the local voices that broadcasters provide are crucial. They create avenues of trust in an environment dominated by national voices that, in my opinion, seek to divide. Not to mention, trusted local voices are our best weapon against disinformation from voices intent on silencing Black voters. So I want to thank the MMTC, TI for having me today. I want to thank you for the work that you continue to do as an organization. I want you to know that we are partners in this work on behalf of the Congressional Black Caucus, and I want to thank you for this opportunity to speak with you all today. I look forward to our continued conversations and our partnership. Thank you.